Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com, and we're going to talk about a very important aspect to what everything that we're doing, whether it's Christianity, the book of Genesis, Buddhism, everything comes down to this one core thing, all right? And here's what it is. Let me turn the light down a little bit. All right, so here's what it is. I'll tell you what, let me get the candle going. Let's do that real quick. Show you the candle. I know a lot of you guys are fire starters. No, I'm just kidding. Let me know. Alright, sorry. Alright, this is my bougie candle. Okay, watch this. Everything that I teach, everything that we are taught by Buddha, the whole goal of every single thing, the word consciousness, spirituality, spiritual awakening, all of this. I lost it. There's another one in the Bible. I can't think of it. The phrase Jesus says, look within. Buddha says the same thing, look within. Oh, there's another one in the Bible. I just forgot it. Damn it. Here's what it's coming here. I got it right now. You've got the left brain, the right brain, and the lower reptilian brain. I know I said just follow. Trust me. The lower reptilian brain controls an artery, right? If you are in a state of fear, or any of the, as I said in the videos, I hope you've been following this video series. Remember, there's only two core emotional states. There's love and there's fear, and everything falls underneath one of those. A narcissist's job, or the serpent in the book of Genesis, is to get you into a state of fear, anxiety, doubt, anxiety, doubt, nervousness, yelling. I forgot to put anger, frustration. All of those are a form of fear. Words like happiness, peace, love, clarity. I know there's some other words: clarity, love, peace, relaxation. All of those are under the word love. There's a lot more. There's a whole lot more. Joy, right? So here's the deal. It's this simple. I hope you're with me. You've only tuned. It's this simple. Here's what every great teacher on the planet has been trying to get you to understand. One concept. That artery, when you are in a state of panic, fear, anxiety, terror, shame, those are all fear. So when you're in any state of fear, the artery narrows. And here's why it narrows. It takes all the blood, or most, not all, but a lot of the blood here, and it puts it down into your muscular skeletal system so you're strong. Because the reptilian brain's job is to keep you alive. That's its number one job. The number two job is to mate and reproduce people to keep the human species going. So our mating system, the fight and flight system's in there, and right next to it is our mating system to reproduce. So mating is very, instinctual. This is the instinctual fight or flight brain, right? Okay, so this is kind of funny. So when a man is attracted to a woman, someone who's his type, and it triggers his mating system, believe it or not, but what happens is he goes into hunter mode because the mating system is right next to the hunting system. So he literally narrows down, focuses in, and goes very left brain and technically reptilian, and he locks on. And for a lot of women, this scares the crap out of them, and it makes them run away. This is why a lot of guys are like, all I did was I walked up to her and asked her, if she wanted to go out, and she called the security guard on me. See, guys, you may not realize it, but you have to learn to get out of that system because we live in the modern era. It's not the caveman era where you can just go and take any woman you want when you're in the mood, okay? So I just want to throw that in there. Because here's the other thing. When you go into that mode, you're actually in panic mode because you go into fight or flight system, okay? So that's just a little bit from my book and my course, Cracked Female Code. So let's continue on. So when you're in a state of panic or fear, it narrows that. Now here's what it does. It puts the blood down here, and it takes a lot of blood from your intestines, which hold the majority of your blood in your body, and it puts it into your muscles. Have you ever noticed when you're lifting weights or you're running or sprinting, and after about 20, 30 minutes, your muscles are big and your belly went down? You're like, why is it so small now? Because it took all that blood and put it in other areas to where you can fight strong or run fast to get away. That's the whole goal. Now, when you're in a state of peace or harmony, that was the other word, harmony, under love. When you're in any form of state of love, harmony, peace, clarity, that artery relaxes and it opens up. And now it lets blood to flow up into the larger human brain. Now, why is this so important? Well, for guys, her mating system is connected to her right brain, the larger brain. That's the emotional, creative, spiritual brain. When you open up to your right brain by having that artery open wide open, this is everything that the Bible and Jesus and Buddha have been talking about. Men and women were wired in a very certain way to lead mankind into a greater destination, okay? And that is a creative world where we begin to create things instead of fight or flight, fighting and killing over everything. We are past that era. It is time, guys. We are in that era. For those men who learn how to open up to their right brain, women will be attracted to you by the dozens. Your wife will love you, because this is called emotional fulfillment, and that is everything to a woman, and thus it triggers her mating system and makes her want to make love to you. In the long run, it makes society better, and that's what this is all really about. Brain. Now think of, you got the left in the box brain. This is a narcissist, but when you have that door open to your right brain, now the right brain is the creative spiritual brain, the emotional, creative, spiritual, five senses brain, and that's opened up to God, to spirit. So people who are overly logical are stuck in their left brain. They're disconnected from their senses, and they're not intuitive at all. Everything's got to be in the box. These tend to be narcissists, and they're very mean people, and they force you to follow their rules because this is what they believe, and their rules are always punishment. It's always about pain, suffering, and misery, all right? What I'm trying to say in a short video, meditation, look within. It's actually a technique that I teach in my course. Jesus says it, Buddha says it, and you know what? Their eyes are both dilated in all the pictures. They're wide and open and pulled apart, which means they're in their right brain. All right? So the further they open and the more they pull apart, the more they're in the left brain. But the more they're small, pinpointy, very narrow, and they kind of point like this, they're going at an angle instead of being wide open, now you know they're farther in the left brain, okay? Here's the point. When you open up that artery, you awaken. You have a spiritual awakening. This is what we call consciousness. Now you're in the present, right there, in the present moment. That was the other word I'm looking for. All of these words, from consciousness, present moment, spiritual awakening, and all the other words I said earlier, it's all about this artery. That's what everything is about. Now, I've been teaching this in my course, Crack the Female Code, to men. I've mastered the art of teaching people how to wake up and how to open up, okay? I've been doing it for 30 years. In the beginning, I just did it because I went through the spiritual awakening, and it was more than that. There's a Buddhist monk taught me how to do it, and so did this training in Hawaii. But I didn't really understand the value of it. Women love it when a man, because what it does, okay, here's the other one. It helps you to become what's called emotionally grounded and internal. When you're like that, guys, women love to be around that energy. They'll come to you. They'll find reasons to talk to you. So everything, well, there's that word love. Love opens that artery. Love opens that artery, okay? Hold on, there's something else I was going to say. Damn, I almost lost it. Everything is surrounded by the word love. Everything. Love, compassion, peace, harmony. Everything Jesus was trying to get you to understand. Just be in the present moment. Be conscious. Learn how to do that. In the modern society, for not only men, but even a lot of women now, it's become very challenging because we live in a digital society that's left brain closes the artery. Everything is push, force, you must, what are the rules? Because the left brain functions off of rules. Just tell me what to do, what are the rules? And this is why we're seeing the separation. There are people that have that artery closed because they're living in a state of fear. And they want to know what the rules are because they think, well, if I follow the rules, even though I'm panicking, I'll fit in and I'll survive. That's not a very nice way to go through life. We don't have to live like this at all. We never have. That is the whole purpose of all of this. Here it is. I got it. I don't want to, I'm just say it. The artery in the Bible is what's called the eye of the needle. When it's narrow, it's hard to get through. When it's wide, you open up to the right brain, which is the Holy Grail. It's open to God. That's in the book of Genesis when Adam and Eve were in the garden with God. When this is open, you're with God. When it's narrow, you're not. You're as Adam said, God came in the garden and Adam and Eve felt ashamed, and so they hid. And that's what narcissists do. They try to make you feel shame. And when you do, you escape, you close that box and you hide in there.
The Holy Grail is not outside of you. It's not out there somewhere. That's why they can't find it. The Holy Grail was always inside of you. And this is how they hid the Holy Grail from mankind, from all of us. The Holy Grail is your right brain. Narcissists, the demons, used shame and fear to block you off from your Holy Grail. It is inside you, and that artery, that lower reptilian, the artery in the reptilian brain is the eye of the needle. Once you open that up, you find your power again. If you've ever listened to any videos on narcissist abuse, their number one thing is they know that you have power inside you, and they're doing everything to keep you from accessing that power. By keeping society in a constant state of fear, using news, media, the movies, and everything else, because fear closes that artery. That's why the chosen ones have been brutally beaten, verbally and emotionally tormented their entire lives, because the demonic narcissist cannot control this planet if you open up to your Holy Grail, your power. You are an extremely talented and powerful being, and they know that. Now you need to know it.
There, and it says in the Bible, in the book, chapter 3, book of Genesis, it says God came to the garden, Adam and Eve. It said, and they hid. God called out again, Adam and Eve were out there, and Adam said, well, we knew you were in the garden, so we hid. God said, why? He said, because we're naked. The narcissist attached shame to being naked. They used to walk around naked all the time. The narcissist made up a rule. This is why we're living in a time right now where there is a group of people demanding that you must follow these new rules that they make every single day, every month, every week, and they change the rules. Suddenly, these people don't fit in, whereas they used to, but now they're being punished because they have the wrong skin color. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It goes along financial lines, educational lines, everything, race, religion, and there's all these rules. And what it causes you to do is it causes you to go into the left brain like they are. Come in, learn how to open that artery so you can be in the present moment, so you can enjoy your life. Over here, this is just like science, business, which is fine, but you don't want to get stuck there. The right brain is the fun brain. That's all I'm going to say. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope this clarified something and made it really simple.